Hey there. How you guys doing? Welcome to the show. Kind of feels like kicking the Bobos back, if you ask me. That's what this is, after all. Kicking it. The Bobo and all. Thursday afternoon as I begin this, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it may look a little bit different here. I had to change the lens on this camera. In fact, I don't even want to use this camera anymore for this. The camera sits kind of far away from the computer and from me, so sometimes the focus gets a little crazy, so this lens is a little more zoomed in. Anyways, who cares about Linus Tech Talks, or tech reviews, I should say. Me talking about tech. No shot to either one of those people because they're good. What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for being up in here. A lot of folks stumbling in early, man. Shout out to you guys. Soul on the Mountain, what's going on with your G95? You're the first person up in here. YouTube Streets number 2, man. 420 number 3. Shout out to everybody getting up in here. Redskin Chris, I see you right there. Relock, thank you so much for being up in here. Michael, what's going on with you? Shout out to you guys. All right. So titled this thing accordingly. This guy needs our help. I could have titled this and said exactly who, but we'll save that. So this morning, I filmed a video. You guys will see it maybe over this weekend, talking about this entire situation in depth. Now, what I wanted to do with that was I wanted to incorporate a VI with this person, a video visit. This person is currently locked up. You might be able to guess who I'm talking about, who needs our help. And I tried to do the video visit. It was unsuccessful. Now, I say that to say this also, and I hate to say this, folks, we might be dealing with a little bit of technical difficulties with this video visit situation. I'm going to let you know right now, hey, this is every day it's something else with this. Some days most days it seems like we can't do this at all. And then on the days that we're able to do it, like yesterday, oh my God, the gold that was, it was a beautiful situation. So we're going to attempt to do it again today. I can't guarantee that it's going to be successful. I'll talk about the issues that I'm having with this. I probably should take a hint. But I'm not good at taking a hint, am I? Hey, Dan, shout out to you. Hit that like button. Appreciate that. YouTube Street says more commissary cook-offs. I wouldn't mind doing that, man. And I'm going to work to see if that's possible. But we got to do them in a bigger, better way, man. I appreciate everybody taking the time to rock with me on this thing, man. What else we got going on up in here? Aaron, I see you right there. Thank you for being up in here. Redskin Chris said I got both alerts today on YouTube. So that was just a short that I uploaded earlier. Nothing major. I'm trying to take notes from a podcast that I'm enjoying right now, the Cameron and Mace podcast. Gosh almighty, I grew up listening to them. And they're my age. We're old as shit. We should be doing podcasts. But that Mace and Cameron podcast is pretty good. And what they do is they do their podcast and then they just clip the whole thing, turn it into videos. And one thing that they were talking about, and I think we'll spend a little bit of time exploring that topic real quick because it's probably the most profound question taking place on the internet right now, aside from how much time Carmelo Anthony is going to receive in prison, if at all he's going there, is the other most profound question on the internet is, could one gorilla take on 100 men? Folks, we've had professors talking about this topic. One gorilla versus 100 men. Who's winning that? Who's winning that battle? I've seen computer renderings of this. Let's take 10,000 gorillas versus 1 million men. I guess just up in the ante a little bit there. Shit, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know how strong a gorilla is. I like to believe that 100 men stand a pretty decent chance of taking down one sole gorilla. Now, what kind of a gorilla are we talking about here, man? I mean, we're talking about a silverback? That's like the freaking, the great white shark of the land. Are we talking about, I mean, 100 men can't take down one gorilla? Hey, that bitch got bird for brains. I mean, gorillas are a pretty smart animal. I don't know, man. I guess, Joe's the vanilla gorilla. Don't make this about race. It already sounds like it's going there. 100 men versus one sole gorilla. You mean to tell me you can't outsmart an ape? You got to think outside the box when it comes to this. Because what's the gorilla going to do? He's going to beat on his chest. He's going to scream. He's going to pound some shit. But man, hey, he's going to find a way. See, that's the one thing that gorillas and people don't have. I mean, the difference. What people have that gorillas don't have. And that's some damn common sense. If you going up a gorilla, you better get you an equalizer. You better turn into a YO out there in the streets these days. They ain't trying to fight. They picking up a gun. Shit. What I look like going fisticuffs with a gorilla? You a dumbass if you doing that. Yeah, man, I'm gonna beat the brakes off that gorilla. The hell you is. You better get you a stun gun. You better get you an Ace Ventura tranquilizer dart. Playing Indy says chimps are brutal. So is Man. Have you seen Man and the shit that he be doing? If you haven't, go watch you some live leaks for about 10 minutes. I'm talking about Instagram. Oh my God. Now the race comments are really coming into this, folks. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? I was just talking about a man versus a gorilla. Man gonna get up in the car and run that gorilla over. Shit me. People keep thinking that gorilla's gonna win. You lost your freaking mind. You got bird for brains. I don't know why I can't get comfortable right here. Shit's getting all sorts of crazy. Andrew, what's going on? Shout out to you for being up in here. Hey, so here's the deal. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna let you guys know that I think we've got a problem with the visits. Matter of fact, I know we got a problem with the visits now that I think about this, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So the first problem that we got is I haven't received one message today. I'm sending some messages right now just to test that theory. Now, here's what's going to make that even more crazy. I haven't received not one message today. When yesterday we do the random stranger visits, we did it live. I mean, unbelievable showing that we had here yesterday. And I said, hey, look, once we get done with these visits, I'm going to throw like $10 on these folks' books. Well, I did that. Now, I'm not going to lie. I had a lot of issues trying to get the money on their books. And I just assumed that the app was messing up. But lo and behold, it went through. Finally, it would let me put $10 on each of those young ladies' books. So then this morning I go to try to get on the thing. I had to visit somebody first thing this morning. At least I was going to try to do so. I get up there and I noticed something strange. So I've got money on my account. I got like $15 on my account for doing visits and messages and whatnot. But I go to try to visit somebody and I'm not able to use my money that's on my account. In fact, it's telling me that I've got a zero balance. And I'm like, what the hell? Did I, Hey, did we trick a little harder than I thought yesterday doing those random visits? Did I spend all the money and I just didn't realize it? I said, that can't be true because I was watching it go down, but I knew that I still had some money. So this morning I get up there, I try to do the visits. It tells me I got no money. And I'm like, there's something wrong with this. Maybe the app is just glitching. But I go into my account and I can see that I've got $15. But that $15 is in red. I don't know if red means anything. My account still says that it's, for whatever reason, it doesn't say that I'm banned on the account. So here's the other thing. I'm still able to visit people, supposedly. I just can't use my money to do so. I've got to use theirs. So what do you say we attempt to do a visit? Let's see if it works. I'm going to try to make the visit go through before I share the screen with y'all because I want it to be a surprise who we're getting ready to visit. In fact, you probably couldn't even imagine who we're getting ready to visit. So again, up in the top corner, it says I've got $0. It doesn't say I got a negative account. Let's go try to visit. Everything is connecting the way that it should. I've got the phone hooked up to the computer, so we're good to go there. It wants to access everything. We're good to go there, so we're getting ready to connect right here. I can't use my balance, but I can use their balance. So let's agree. Let's try to accept. And folks, let's hope that this goes through. Polar grizzly bear? Shout out to you, Polar Grizzly Bear. I'm going to get to that in just 1 second. Let's see if we can get this visit to go through. If there's a guard listening, thank you so much for being a good sport about this. We're not here to cause any issues. We're just trying to visit people who are locked up. They're people too. They deserve to have visits. All right, so it still says it's waiting for the participant to join. Let's see if we can get him on the line. And then I can immediately just go like this. Immediately go like this and boom. Ooh, probably. Oh, God, it's connecting too. It's connecting. Go there. Go. Oh, no, where is it? Where is my mirror? My mirror is good. What is going on here? Oh, there it is right there. God bless it. Stupid thing. Oh, God, no. It was ready to connect. That's the deal. It was ready to connect. So we're going to try to visit him again. I just took too long to answer the question that it asked me. I was trying to get the thing hooked up. Folks, we're getting ready to visit somebody right now. We're trying to see if we're banned or not. All right. Oh, my God. Now it's saying that we're in a visit. You son of a gun. All right, so we're having some technical difficulties. I had this issue happen yesterday. But hopefully we'll be able to get this thing rocking and rolling. Polar Grizzly Bear, shout out to you for that donation right there too, man. Appreciate that. If a zombie apocalypse happens and you're locked in a cell with Peaches, would you try to take him out before he gets hungry for some fleshlight, Joe? That's a prolific statement right there. Would I try to take out Peaches? I mean, what if it was eat or be eaten? There's no way out of the cell. It's hell in a cell. I've either got to eat him or he's got to eat me. And I don't much like salad. All right, let me close this down and open it up. This is freaking ridiculous. You would think that they would make this pretty seamless. I don't know why they don't even allow this to take place. Why is this such a big deal? Like, why you got such a big deal about doing this? Polar Grizzly Bear, again, special shout out to you. I think I'm going to try to eat peaches. No diddy. I mean, if that's my only option. Let's try this again. What did I do yesterday when this was taking place? I can't remember. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? For the hell of it, let's try to do a complete rando visit. Forget that whole you'll never believe who I'm getting ready to visit. We'll come back to that. I'm going to do a complete rando visit. I'm going to a totally different jail. I'm just going to type in a couple of letters, see what names pop up. I'm doing that right now, trying to get them to pop up. It's not trying to pull anything up. It's, oh, and now I got my money, though. Hey, my money's back. So you know what that means. Hey, we're back. So I think it's just the app that's screwing up. But if I go back to that particular jail, come on, baby. My money's back. Son of a gun, folks. What do you say? We just go ahead and try to visit some rando. We should do a dude. Pause. Because I don't want to visit like some random chick and she's in the same block with Sky and Cheyenne. Let's just do a random dude. There's nothing suspect about that. Mike says I'm banned from that prison. I'm not, though, because I just got my money got back on there all of a sudden. So, okay, with that, that is such a sign of relief right there. If I visit a random dude, I just know that it's going to go bad. Dwayne says, yeah, being a girl, a girl is being weird. What are you talking about? Why would it be weird? Visiting some random girl, saving her freaking life, putting the cape on, helping her to get pen pals. You know, we're not trying to do anything. If it's weird, it's only weird to you. And then there's an issue with that. But the dude, you know, a dude could go wrong. But you know what? The hell with it, man. Here's a 63-year-old man. Let's visit him. I don't know what we're about to get up into, man. Here we go. We're trying to connect. Oh, and it still won't let me use my money, but that's crazy. I can use his money. Oh, my God. Would you take a visit from a complete stranger? Would you take a visit from a complete stranger who's asking you to pay for it? A 63-year-old man. I don't know nothing about this dude right here. But it's crazy. It showed my money was still available, and it's not letting me use my money. Imagine you're in a jail. All of a sudden, there's a visit. Hey, such and such, you got a visit. Come get on the tablet. Who is it? I don't know. You don't know this person. They're asking you to pay for the visit. The visit is $3.25. Would you take this call? This could be the call that changes this man's life entirely. I truly feel like undercover boss with this, even though I'm no boss whatsoever. This is legitimately a make or break moment for a person. Would you accept the call that could potentially change your life forever? Well, how could it change your life? You're no Houdini, Joe. You're right about that. But it might get you some pen pals. That $3.25 investment that you make today may just change the dynamic in the course of the time that you're serving. Spend $3.25 right now, and it could pay off for you in the long run. Now, you don't know necessarily that it will. Could you imagine if they pick up and I'm like trying to sell them something? Hi, how you doing? Look, I know that you're in a not so great situation right now, but I wanted to talk about your internet provider. Oh, shoot. It's not looking good. Bob's not answering. AJ said dab on the haters, Joe. Oh, my God. What is going on with the computer? Remind me later. Hey, man, if you don't pick up the phone, so it's crazy because that joint is ringing. Tell them I don't want to talk right now. Well, we can't, and we can't bang on the call. The only time that we can bang on the call is when they get tired of it ringing. Could you imagine if this is actually ringing inside the housing unit with one of them big dumbass grandma ringtones on their phone? Grandma, you got an iPhone 16? Why you got that shit sounding like a rotary dial? Hey. And that shit just won't shut up. We've got days of our lives on right now. This shit is annoying. Would you, pick up and just tell them to stop calling? This shit's still ringing. Hey, you know somebody's on a visit right now not trying to give up the tablet. This shit got to be beeping in their ear. Could you imagine if they was engaged in some sort of a tablet sex? And the whole time it's just a call waiting. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Yeah, say that again, girl. Uh-huh. Beep, beep. All right, so buddy's not answering. Son of a bitch. Well, try again. Shit. I ain't gonna call him. Oh, God. Oh, and now my balance is back down to 0. That's goofy. All right, let's find a rando. It's almost like throwing a dart at the map, except I won't leave the state. I'll stay in the same general area. Let's go somewhere totally different. We'll go here. What's good, everybody? Shout out to you for being up in here. We're trying to figure out if we're banned or not. All right, we're in Chesterfield now. Let's go here. We can visit right now. Hey, Mark, shout out to you, brother. You've been rocking with me for a long time, and greatly appreciate that right there. Joe, you're kicking ass, brother. Please don't leave us again. I'm in it for the long haul. I just had a phone call with another prolific prison YouTuber today. And they were questioning like what they were doing. And I was like, buddy, don't make the same mistakes that I did. Do it bigger, better. And that's what I'm trying to do. Mark, hey, appreciate that. It's because of you. We're going to attempt to visit this rando right now. I don't have any money on my books. We're requesting the visit. It's telling me it can go through. We're good to go. Ashley has money on her account. Now, Ashley could be a dude. Spend $3.25 today and watch it pay off for you tomorrow. Ashley, if you pick this call up, I promise I'll put this money back on your books. Some way, somehow. Let's see if this works. Who is Bob? Oh, there's Bob right there. Shout out to everybody up in here. When we were doing this yesterday, I was like trying to be very quiet while we were waiting for the calls to connect. At this point, I'm just going to carry on with the live stream. So if they connect, they can be a part of this too. Gabriel says a dude named Ashley. I know actually a few guys named Ashley. It's weird, but it's true. Kevin says I can fix him. That's how we do. Oh my God. Chase says ask if she's going to be at work on Monday. You guys are horrible, man. We're not doing this to crack jokes on people. I mean, laughing and joking with them is one thing. But ultimately, we're trying to help people get some pen pals. That's how I sleep at night. How about you? Come on now. Mike says, I have a very popular YouTube. Tell them. I don't have to tell them. Because bet your ass somebody's calling the facility letting them know about this. Yeah, you got this, you got this YouTube guy. He thinks he's something. He's trying to do these visits on a live stream, and you might want to look into this. I don't know if it's illegal or if charges could be filed here, but you might want to look into this. Listen, you've got 5 seconds to answer the phone call that's going to change your life here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've been cast away. I'm sorry. I don't know, man. If I was in jail and some random was trying to visit me, would I accept the phone call? And I had to pay for it? Oh, man. $3.25 in jail, that's a decent amount of money. And I promise you, if they pick up the call, I'm going to pay them back. I shouldn't have told you guys where I was at because somebody's going to call this facility too. I mean, it doesn't matter. Let's go with, give me 3 initials that would be a girl's name. Amy. No names found. Please try again. Britt. Hey, Jerry, shout out to you with that 1 gift membership right there. Couldn't have gone to a better person. 420. Shout out to you. Okay, nobody popping up like that. I need girls' names, y'all. Girls' names. Playing indie, shout out to you, man. Appreciate that. 6 months. You've been rocking with me for a lot longer than that, too. Rebecca. 335 to accept the call is actually sad, but let's go. You ain't lying about that. And if they would accept the call, I'd pay them back triple. I'd put $1,000, $10 on their account. All right, Rebecca, I'm going to need you to pay for this call. You know what? Actually, I'm wrong. This jail is a lot cheaper. This is only 12 cents a minute. The other jail's 25 cents a minute. And you can do up to a 30-minute call here. Hey, this wild right here, Justin Maxfield, that's actually a good one right there. We'll look that one up in a minute. Touch him 2 times, Tommy. Yeah, man. Oh, shit. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to visit you again. And if you would just answer, all you gotta do is answer. This call could save your life. Come on, damn it. You know how ridiculous you got to feel when you're trying to visit somebody in jail? Not just one person, not just 3. 2 times. Touch them 2 times, Tommy. Oh, my God, I should visit them. As touch 'em 2 times, Tommy. And nobody's picking up the phone? Look, 1 or 2 is a coincidence. But 3 or 4, there's a problem. Yo, I'm going to let this joint just continue to ring. This shit ain't ringing nowhere. That's wild, man. Billy to the Brain says that's pretty cringe. I know you're not talking about my rendition of that song, though. That shit actually went in. Mike says, and 300 plus live stream. If we got one person to pick up the call, we'd have 400 people up in here. Ain't no question about that. But the fact that we've been sitting here looking at nothing, it's not looking too good for us. 5 seconds to change your life forever. Hey, Redskin Chris, shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. That GTL fund is looking bad. And one thing about it, I'm going to need somebody to make me a new one because this one is, this one's cooked right here, man. Shout out to you, brother. That means a lot. Thank you. Pick up the phone. I know you're home. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, Georgie. Goodbye. Oh, man. All right. We're going to get one. I promise you we will. Watch what I tell you. I'm going to make sure we get one. I'm going to go somewhere where I know somebody going to visit or accept the call. And this is going to let me know how bad the problem really is. Let's see if we can get our girl on from yesterday. There's no doubt she would pick up the call, even if she has to pay for it. I put $10 on her books yesterday. She'll pay for the call. But this is going to let us know right now where we stand with things. Can't use my, and again, this one's 25 cents a minute for 15 minutes. This is the one that's $3.25. So we're going to attempt to visit somebody that we know will pick up. If this doesn't work, folks, we're cooked. We're absolutely cooked. Shout out to everybody being up in here. You know this about to go through. Travis says, what's your bet the whole jail is on lockdown? Nah, man. I've been to 2 different jails so far in 2 different opposite ends of the state. Ain't nobody on lockdown. Woo! Shout out to everybody. Redskin Chris, shout out to you for the 47 months. There she go.
Hey, hold on. Let me turn it up real fast.
Hey, so I'm sorry that I made you pay for this call. It's messing up on it's messing up on my end. So I just wanted to make sure that this was still working. I'll pay you back and make sure you get that money back.
No, don't worry about that. You've done a lot. I'm telling you. And I had another contact add me too, which is awesome. His name's Jonah. So I mean, I couldn't even ask you to do that. I appreciate everything you've done so far. So don't even worry about it.
Did you get that $10 I sent you last night?
Yeah, actually, all the tablets are saying 0, but when I went to hit pay for visit, it's up there. So
okay, that's the issue that I'm having right now too, is it's saying 0 on my end. So, all right, good deal.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody in the jail for the most part is saying 0. Everybody.
Okay.
So they might be updating the system.
Yeah, I'm sure they're updating it.
Yeah, right.
Hey, so how you doing in there?
All right. Doing good. Playing cards right now. As far as today, it's been a good day. You know, we had a little issue in the block, but the issue's resolved, and yeah, everybody in here for the most part just like chills. It's no drama, so it's good to be in here. As far as this block, not jail. But,
hey, can you tell me about can you tell me about the drama? I'm interested to hear this.
Yeah, no, we had an issue with a girl. She got preed out of the block, and that's the Prison Rape Elimination Act, as you know. And so they ended up putting her back, but they moved everybody that is involved with it. So when she came in, some of the same people obviously are still in here. It's only been a few months. she felt like, okay, well, y'all had something to do with it, and y'all had something to do with it. Me, I haven't been here as long. I've been here for a couple months, so it's just, and I came from Norfolk.
Yeah.
So, and I was out on the bond of the program. So me being in this new block, I've only been in this one for a handful of months. I didn't know what was going on. So she already came in with a kind of attitude. And I have a set group of friends in here. We're cool with everybody. Everybody in here is cool with everybody. So she just felt like, okay, well, if you're going to be cool with him, you can't be cool with me. So, and when I came to defense for a good friend of mine, Sierra, she was like, you know what? You don't know what you just did. And it ended up becoming where she just would try to make people uncomfortable. Like blocking the phone or like over my ID and my spork and stuff at the table or about to get trays. Just trying to make me say something. I'm content with where I am. I'm not a confrontational person, but I will stand up for what I feel like is right. So, it's got down to where she's just so negative. Like, something had to be done.
So y'all. So if I'm understanding this correctly, she got out of the block because of the Priya situation.
Yeah, the first time. Yeah, but they ended up putting her back in, and it's still the same people that she was picking and fighting with for the most part still in here. Which why I did that, I don't know. But,
So is she still in there now?
No, not at all.
Okay, good deal. Yeah. That's wild that you say that, because I've heard of situations like that. Did she actually do anything, or was she just like a block bully?
Block bully, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, you got to do what you got to do to keep the peace in there.
Well, hey, listen, I didn't have no, but
it wasn't you, huh?
like it wasn't me.
Well, look, I'm glad to hear that you got some more support up in there. How about Cheyenne? Did Cheyenne get any love?
Yeah, it's the same guy, the guy named Jonah.
Oh, okay.
From Washington.
Good deal.
So,
well,
yeah, we appreciate it so much.
I'm glad to hear that. What do the other girls in there think? I'm sure, do you talk to them about this, that some random guy just visited you?
Right, they think it's so cool. And then for me, honestly, you could ask anybody in this block, like, I am, I'm a sweetheart. I got a good heart. And for me, they know I don't have any help, like, getting it. They're just like, man, that's a blessing. Like, that's God. And I feel that, I do. So that's why I keep just telling you, make sure just to thank you, because what you're doing is amazing. And I just really appreciate it.
Well, you guys, you guys are good people. You and your friend, you're really good people. You talk really positively. And, it's a pleasure getting the opportunity to know you, to hear what's going on in there with you, for you sharing that. And, trying to help you get some support at the same time. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and like I said, I can't thank you enough. Seriously. I don't know. I don't know what made you decide to hit my name, but I'm really glad you did, and I just want to thank you.
It was a luck of the draw. The stars aligned, literally. I knew you from nowhere, and I just was typing in names. Your name popped up. I said, I'm gonna roll the dice here.
Right, and listen, that's why what you're doing is so important. Seriously, because you'll come across certain people like me, that have gone through a lot and have these, these awful stories or these crazy, like reasons and circumstances that kind of just, like you said, aligned, and I'm in here. So it's not like I'm some cold-blooded, horrible person. I'm not. I'm so far from that. I mean, complete opposite. It's just bad circumstances. I did make bad decisions. I take full accountability for what I've done. But especially in the midst of, and I know this is why this has happened, is because I'm doing the right things, I realize, because eventually you just get tired, you just get over it. You're just exhausted mentally and physically. You can't keep running anymore. You can't keep doing the same things anymore. And I'm at that point. So I know that God knows that my heart is somewhere in the right place, and I'm going to be doing the right things, so I just know that's why it happened.
How much do you guys talk in there about getting out and what you want to do when you get out? You talk about that quite a bit?
Oh, all the time, every day. We'll see something on TV, like, that's what we're doing. Or food commercials. Like, they play the Olive Garden commercial all day. And we're like, damn, 2 for $14.99. 2 pastas. We're like, damn, wait, we're getting down going on. and then we'll make plans. Some of us, have longer than others, but when we get out, we're gonna go and do this, or absolutely, whether it be places to visit, or food to eat, or concerts, or even if we know deep down it probably won't even happen like that. It's just good to talk like that because you have to focus on the future. You can't stay stagnant in here because this is not forever.
Good for y'all, man. I'm glad you guys got a positive frame of mind. Let me ask you one other thing real quick. I'm not trying to burn up your minutes here. What about like meals in there, like the little swoles and whatnot? Are y'all making little jailhouse meals in there?
Okay, so I cook. I went to college for culinary. Fun fact about me. Love cooking. And so I know this is very limited, but I do have a couple friends, like they go in and they ask me to cook. So I don't get packages and stuff. I thank God that Andrew got me one, so I was able to contribute. But absolutely, you name a swole, a flip, a brick, a baked potato, fried rice, I can bake it. So,
Hey, I want you to make me something one of these days. We need to schedule a time for me to visit you, and I want you to share with me what you made.
Absolutely. So, matter of fact, Tuesdays is commissary. I can see if my friends want to do that. I know Cheyenne and Sierra and all that. And I could definitely bring it up here and show you what it looks like. I'll make something. I'll break it down for what I did and all that. I love doing that because anybody that comes in and like doesn't know what they're doing, I love showing them, explaining them, how to do it. So it brings people together. You get like 4 people on it that put in, and it's just some of them don't know what they're doing, but to be able, like I said, I love cooking on the outside, so it's fun. I love showing somebody, hey, this is how you do this, and this is how you do this, and this is how you make a sauce. So no doubt, we can definitely do that.
Well, I'll send you a message in the between time, and we can line up a time. If that works, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to jump off here. I don't want to burn up your minutes. Try to continue getting you guys some support up in there, and let your girl Cheyenne know that I'll be in contact with her pretty soon too, okay?
Sounds good, James. Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. I laugh every time they call me James. You're probably wondering why they're calling me James. That's because I'm using a burner account. It's not my account. So shout out to Matt who set this account up for me. Hey, all right, so good deal. So we're not banned like I thought that we were. Turns out it's just the tablets. They're down. I kind of feel like somebody's, pen pal. Oh, my God, why can't I visit? Why is it saying I've got no money when I do have money? Well, she just, signed off on alleviating all the worry there, saying, look, all the tablets are not working. Everybody's saying they got $0. So wild stuff, man. Sky's good people. Just getting a chance to meet her. She's a person that I can at least keep in contact with to find out what's up. But now, folks, I think it's time. Oh, God. We got to visit somebody else. And they got to pay for the call. I don't even know if they've got money on their tablet. I haven't put no money up there in a while. I did just buy something for this person. I got to reconnect my phone here. Hold on. Let me get my phone connected. Folks, I really enjoyed doing the random visits. We're not going to be able to do these forever, clearly. But while they're here, they're fun. All right, boom. We're connected. We're good. Somebody said stop snitching on Matt, bro. Is that what I'm doing? Am I throwing him under the bus? I would never do that. If this ever went upside down, I'm taking the fall for everything. All right, let's see if we can do this. We've got that big old zero balance. I need you to pick up this phone. I need you to pay for this. And eventually I'll figure out how to make this better for us. All right, I hope you got some money because I can't use mine. Oh, shit, I gotta fix it. Come on. Pick it up. I need you to find it. God bless it. Do I gotta like open it? There it is. Man, it takes forever to find the damn device, man. I gotta click through everything just to get it to pop up. Hey, Redskin Chris, I'm still seeing that donation up there, man. Shout out to you, man, and to everybody else who's shown love on this thing. Appreciate you guys. Mike says get Jay Williams on. We just did some work with Jay Williams. We're going to be doing some more work with him. Hey, we on the come up, man. Playing Indy, shout out to you for those positive words right there. I should have been reading the chat. All right, here we go. We're good. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to see you again. Oh, my phone's going ape shit. You can see it up in the top corner. It's zigging and zagging. It's zigging when it should have zagged. Come on, baby, connect. I know you're trying to connect. If you can hear me, just hang tight. This thing is acting crazy. It's going from orange. Look at this. Look at my volume. What is going on here? Holy moly. I think right now is when that Trojan, there it goes. It's trying to come in there. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. We almost had it. We might have to hang up and try it again. I might have to shut my phone down because this thing be putting a whopping on my damn phone. You see what it's doing up top? Look at that thing, man. Going from Wi-Fi. Like, I've never seen my iPhone do this before. All right, so we're going to have to hang this up. I'm sorry. Hopefully, I can't even hang it up. It's so frozen. Hello? I was just there. I was just connected. God, if I could. I can't even hit the end button on this. So all of these minutes are getting charged, and that's sad because Buddy's having to pay for this. Yes, we got to end this right now. Damn it, man. Disconnect. All right. Shut it all down. Shut the phone down. Disconnect the phone. Power down the phone. This is how you have to do this when this thing be acting up. Power down, baby. Power down. It's 2025, for God's sakes. And it's like I got to talk in hieroglyphics to get in contact with people. This is insanity. My iPhone usually works pretty good. I'm not going to lie, though. This is an iPhone 14. I thought I had an iPhone 12 Max. This is an iPhone 14 Max. Ever since I've been doing this, I truly feel like my my processor on my phone is probably smoked out like a frickin' glass pipe at this point from all of this that I've been putting on it. But nonetheless, we digress. Let's load back into the app. We've just restarted the phone. Shout out to everybody taking the time to rock with me on this. Somebody had said nobody else is doing this. Story of my life. What's this email? Proton. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Appreciate y'all being up in here, man. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. There's other people who are live right now, too, like, who else is live during this time? Dr. Disrespect. So you could be watching that, but instead you're rocking with me, and I appreciate it. Almost. All right, we're in. Now that we're in, we'll connect the phone back. Oh my God. Well, this is a bit unusual, but we'll figure this problem out. Now, all of a sudden, I don't have any contacts. They're trying to get rid of me as quickly as they can. All right, find contacts. Where are my contacts at? How did I have this whole list of contacts and now all of a sudden I have none? Let's go back one time. We gotta see what's going on. Green says, "Was that a fart?" Don't ask me to tell you that story. But no, it's probably just an old man grunt, which I tend to do quite a bit. All right, let's get the mirror device to connect. All right, we're connected. Why don't I have not one single contact? Look at that. I got 18 contacts, but yet it's telling me I have none right now. So that's fun. But thankfully, I know exactly where I need to go. One day I'm going to hop on here. The entire state is going to be not available. All right. Do. Oh. Do. Found you. Bingo. Let's do this. Still telling me I got no money whatsoever. But this is going to work this time because we've just rebooted the phone. So we know that he's waiting for us. Here we go, folks. You want the rage bait? You got it. You got it. You got it bad. When you're on the phone, hang up, but you call right back. All right, if I pull it up, maybe that helps. It does not. Forgive me, I'm trying to find the phone. There it is. All right. You gonna pick this thing up? I know I done probably ate up at least 50 cents of yours with those 2 minutes that we just burned right there. I know he was trying to accept it. Private All-Star says that song's a banger. Which one? The You Got It Bad? Enter React channel says payday's the first. Who gets paid? Who gets paid on the first unless you're getting a check? Come on, man. Pick up the damn phone. The Mask says Dr. Disrespect is not live at the moment. Son of a bitch. He's usually always live. He might have been live earlier. Or maybe he'll be live later, but I know this is the time. Here we go. We're in. She's glitching out on us, but we should be good. I mean, we shut this thing down and restarted it and all of that. And now, mind you, they are having issues with the app today. So, but sometimes I've seen where it'll act like this and then it'll finally connect. And it started to, look at that. It took my whole camera away. There's the camera. Hello. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, this thing is messing up big time. Yeah, I can't hear you right this second. Yeah. I can't hear you. I don't even know if you can see me. Can you see me? All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, phone. We need this visit so badly. Come on. We almost had it. There's so much to discuss right here. All right, boom. There's me. I'm good. I was just good. I was just working. I'm working. We're almost connected. Now connect on your end. I'm seeing my end is working. If you can hear me, blink twice. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Joe speaking that ALS? What? We're connected. I don't know if you can hear me. I cannot hear you. I'm trying to visit you, but they're saying that the app is messing up today. But just know, I'm trying to make this visit come through. And forgive me for using your account if you can hear me. I'm going to get some money on your account. I just cannot use my account right now. Nobody can, supposedly. Yeah, there's no volume. We're connected, but he can't. All right, I'm going to try to disconnect and reconnect. It's crazy. It won't even let you disconnect. Well, Michael says get a better phone, Joe. That's a diabolical statement. I mean, I do have an iPhone 14 Max. There's only 2 better phones than what I have. So, all right, what do I do? What do I do? How come it's working for some people but not for others? You know what? I'm just going to go back to back. I'm going to try to visit them again. Here we go. What if I accidentally use up all of Tom's money trying to make this happen? Oh, shit. I know you're waiting on me, Tom. I'm coming. This is the visit people wanted. This is the visit people wanted. And it's crazy that we're so close yet so far away. If this thing is just not working, that's one thing. Nothing must be working, though, because I haven't even gotten one message all day. So I know that this app is down in a major way today. And I know that sounds crazy, but this app, I've heard, goes down quite a bit. You would imagine, with as technologically advanced as the world is, you'd have something better than this. Whoever has created this technology, you've got better technology on the Voyager satellite. Out there. Where's the Voyager satellites at right now? Where are them things at? In the Kepler belt? You've got better technology from the 70s on a freaking asteroid than this. Hey, this is insanity. Tom's not even picking up. He's like, yo, screw this. And I don't blame him. So I'm not going to waste his time because that's all that we're doing at this point. Oh, shit, it's trying to connect. Son of a gun. Oh, God. Connect. Man, you need money on your account?
Well, maybe it'll go through. I don't know.
Can you hear me?
Let us go through. Yeah, I'll figure it out. My balance is zeroed out.
Yeah, so everybody's balance, Tom, everybody's balance is zeroed out.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So the app is having like major issues today. That's why I had to call you on your money because I can't use my money. So it's crazy. You can use.
I'm zeroed out too.
Well, I hope you at least got $1 so that we can get 4 minutes right here. Listen,
Let's try and get 4 minutes. How you doing, bro?
Tom, I'm live in front of the world. So I wanted, yes, there's a bunch of people in here. They're all saying that, shout out to Tom and, keep your head up in there, man.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone. APS Army, man. I love you guys, man. All of the shit.
So listen, you're not going to be able to see me because I got to keep the phone like this to get the best microphone.
I know.
All right, cool.
I understand.
So what's going on?
I want to give a shout out to Everyday Winning. That guy is amazing. You need to holler at him. He actually looked out for me not too long ago and was able to give me this brand new white this white T-shirt that I'm wearing that you guys can see. And a little bit of food and stuff. And shout out to this other guy I know who sent me an e-cig recently.
Oh, that would be me. I gotta get my flowers right there.
Yeah, get your flowers. Get your flowers.
Tom, I actually have to be real with you right now. I would be doing you nor me any favors if I didn't read you this chat right now.
Okay.
Colin says he doesn't like you. Mass 1 says he doesn't like you. I'm just calling them all out.
I don't like me either.
McFly says Tom is King Creeper.
Yeah, that's me.
Laughing face. Just joking. LOL. Oh, I called them out, so now they're cool.
Hey, look. You guys just missed toilet talk. That's all it is.
That's all it is,
I
man.
have a toilet right here. I have a toilet right next to me right here. So it's just give it some time. We'll get back to toilet talk, guys. I promise.
Hey, does that cause any problems in there, though? You got the tablet right next to the toilet, and like somebody's trying to talk and somebody's trying to shit at the same time?
Yeah, other than it sounds like a Learjet taking off right next to you. Now it's fine.
Hey, Tom, man.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told this girl yesterday, right? I know that you're in a really, I know that you're in a really dark place right now, but I can save you. Oh, geez.
You know what? How about this? How about we start a save Tom fund? I don't know if you got that text.
I got that text, Tom. Not only did I get that text, I need this visit to be a part of the video that I just filmed about that. Tom, you asked me for a pretty tall ask. That was a pretty tall order right there.
I know, right? One e-cig was a big thing. I know, man.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what you asked me for in the other thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Tom, you're asking for a whole ass lawyer.
A whole ass lawyer. I actually have a lawyer in mind.
Who?
A dude by the name of Alex Bell. He's out of Norfolk. His law office is there, and he is a super amazing attorney. I actually had him represent me before, and he is top notch. He's a really good guy.
Tom,
also, a big shout out to Alexander Bell and Associates.
What are you doing? A sponsored video?
Sponsored video brought to you by Bob Barker and Associates.
Tom, so you're asking for you're saying you need a paid lawyer.
I'm saying yeah. I'm saying yeah, I do. But I mean, it's either that or I sit down for a little while.
What are we talking about? A little while.
Well, they want to try and give me CCAP, which I can't do because now they found. Let me go ahead and come back to this, okay? They found blood clots in my leg, in my groin, back of my calf, top of my thigh, and they also found that I have flutter in the valves of my heart. So they are trying to get me to a cardiologist ASAP.
So because of the health issues, you can't go to CCAP.
Correct.
So because you can't go to CCAP, the alternative is serve time. And what type of time would that be?
It could be upwards of 18 months.
Damn. Let me go back to this real quick. You had mentioned that the girl, there was a call that you had with that girl that you got pulled over with, and she admitted that that pipe was hers.
Yes, yeah, that was in the phone calls, yeah, definitely, yeah.
So what does your lawyer tell? Have you talked to the court appointed?
He's saying yeah, I talked to him. He said there's nothing they can do about that. It's just not. It's hearsay. I said, well, hearsay is admissible in the court of Virginia, isn't it?
Wow.
Imagine that. But, yeah,
what if we filed a Freedom of Information Act and got the body cam footage from the arrest?
Wow.
Would it be helpful?
Where I told them that I'm not getting high and that belongs to somebody else, but go ahead, I'll take the charge. That's what I'll do. I'll just take the charge. Just don't lock her up.
Oh my God, Tom, That's a Grammy. That's a movie right there. Like,
it feels like a movie right now. Let me tell you.
all right, I'm not trying to make any jokes about it. I'm sorry if it's coming across that way.
It's fine.
What if we go out there and try to find her? Would she take the charge for you?
No, absolutely not. No, and she's in the middle of her addiction. I've actually talked to her not too long ago, and I'm trying to get my phone back. By the way, Joe.
The one that I gave. The one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to get my car. Back from this guy who's holding it, saying I owe him money for bonding me out. It's a long story, Joe.
Can we go get the car? If we get the car, we could sell it and get a lawyer.
Right. It's the title's in my name.
Where's the car at? Dude, where's my car?
Out front. Sweet. Dude, it's at Outfront Motorsports off of Chesapeake Boulevard.
Hold on, weren't you working there?
Yeah.
I saw a video on your Facebook page where you were working there.
Yep.
All right.
So,
is it worth trying to go try to get the car?
I mean, it's not wrecked. It's got it needs new front struts and brakes. That's it.
So I mean, it's got to be worth a few dollars, though.
It's probably worth about $2,000.
The lawyer probably would charge you about that, right? Maybe a little bit more.
Probably a little more, yeah. About that. I'm thinking probably around $2,000.
We're gonna go get the car. We're gonna try to sell the car for you. Let me ask you this though: what do you think a paid lawyer is gonna do that the court-appointed can't do?
Well, I think we can suppress some of my criminal history, obviously, because what this comes down to is this is a possession charge, and it's the second one I've had in 20 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Right, and so I was trying to get drug court or CCAP or just get a deferred finding, give me the first offender status on it. And I think a paid lawyer would be able to get me first offender status on it. I don't know. I mean, I haven't had a chance to talk to a paid attorney to see what he thought about it, you know what I'm saying, consultation-wise. So obviously, maybe that's something,
I can help you with.
Do.
Yeah. Oh, God. I mean, I'm already ready to do the video, $1 lawyer versus $10,000 lawyer, because
we are doing that. We're doing that.
Because I'm going to be honest. Yeah, can a paid lawyer help you in this situation? I think it's BS. I'm going to be honest, Tom. You got a drug charge. Obviously, you've got a drug problem. You shouldn't be going to prison for this. You didn't go out there and rob nobody. You got caught with a freaking pipe. And for the love of God.
Not even a pipe. A piece of the pipe. A piece of the pipe is big.
And they're trying to send you to prison for that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man. You're my buddy, and no matter what it is, I try to be there for you as much as I can. So I want you to know that me doing this with you right here, there's going to be people who have what they have to say, but I'm in your corner, and I want this to work out the best for you. And I know that there's going to be people who reach out to you and sympathize and want to be there to try to help support you. So, go ahead.
Something that I need you to do, Joe. Let people know how to get in contact with me, because people are sending invites to me. I'm responding to them, sending them texts, but I don't know if they know how to respond back or what the issue is. But there are several people. I have several that have actually reached out to me. Some of them are just not responding, and I'm assuming that it's because they just don't know how with the getting out app.
Yeah, so I'm going to make sure that people know how to get in contact with you. Every time that I do a video with you or anything like that, I always leave your information and how to get in contact with. Hey, man.
What's up?
Hey, man, that's so freaking rude. Is that the only toilet in there?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's right there. Right there. Can you hear it? There you go.
What's he doing? Is he taking a shit?
No. That's the jail thing. Nobody wants to hear you pee. Flush the toilet.
That's new to me, man. You're the second person I've heard say that.
That's a
Where is this coming from, man? That's wild.
I don't know, man. Look, man, I'm just a dumb white guy in jail, man. I don't know anything. You know?
Damn, man.
I'm trying to live, bro. I do appreciate the e-cig. I do appreciate anything that's obviously. Any money, again, please send it to APS Army, or Joe. I don't want any money sent to me. I want it to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna put $10. I'm gonna put $10 on your tablet to make up for this. I'll do it as soon as I can, but obviously there's an issue with the tablets right now. So as soon as it's up and running, I'll have that up there for you. Okay?
You are the man. You are the dude. Hey, nice hair, by the way.
You like that big old forehead? Hey, Tom, use these last seconds, man, to talk to everybody.
Hey, man, everybody out there, APS, I love you guys. I'm not going to be in here forever. And as soon as I get in, I'm going to come back and we're going to do toilet talk with Joe and Tom. We are. It's going to happen. I love all of you. Thank you for all your support. I really care. Deeply. And by the way, peace.
All right, buddy.
Joe.
Take care.
Peace.
Well, that worked at least. Yeah, so you guys probably caught a whole lot of that and were like, yo, what is going on here? So the short of it is, hey, Tom needs our help. Tom's looking for a lawyer because obviously it's not looking good for him in court. I don't necessarily know that a paid lawyer is going to help him, but I promise you one thing. I'm going to see what we can do here. I can't do this. I'm not asking y'all to do it neither. But I am going to attempt to go try to get Tom's car back. So we're going to make a thing of this. And maybe this is going to open a door. And I'm also going to call this lawyer that Tom is talking about and ask him, hey, look, what can you do in this situation? Is the consultation at least free? $1 lawyer versus $10 lawyer. I mean, $10,000 lawyer in real time. Yeah, John says, dude, where's the car really? We're going to try to find out. I'm sure that this rabbit hole is going to be deep. I want to find the girl. Could you imagine her story? What if we filed for a Freedom of Information Act and got the police body cam footage of the arrest? Folks, After Prison Show would be on top of the planet at that point. But I truly feel like that probably would be a little more adverse than positive. And ultimately, you know, Tom is where he is because of a drug addiction. Sadly enough. I'm not here to make fun of this guy. Yeah, we crack some jokes, whatever. But we're doing that with him. The fact of the matter is he's going to be sitting it down for a while. I truly believe that. If he gets out of this situation, my God, that's a miracle. But if he does have to sit it down for a while, which is probably the high likelihood, I hope that he has some support, even if it's just a few kind words or, you know, somebody saying, hey, man, keep your damn head up. And a react, man, hey, shout out to you. $10 for Joe, $10 for Tom. Appreciate that, man. I mean, it's definitely going on his tablet. So, good deal. Blue Eyes says you can pay to get that body cam video. It would be crazy to get my body cam video, but, you know, I got arrested long before body cam footage was a thing. Gosh almighty. Who else's body cam footage could we get? Folks, this could be something. Sean Little says it's $7 to each. What? Getting the body cam footage? Is that it? John says the car is sold or on consignment. Do you mean assignment? Because the cosign there, I don't know. McFly says, and shout out to you, man. Appreciate that dono right there. Joe going to be 1090 Jake getting the paperwork. Yeah, 1090 Jake gets the paperwork. We're trying to get the audio and video, which I'm sure that he's doing that as well, too. Cassidy says Tom does this little sway while he's smiling and laughing on the tablet. Look, man, let me say it like this. I know that Tom gets a really bad rap here. He's probably the most disliked guy here. Probably, maybe it's me. Who knows? But he is my buddy, and I know the shit that comes with Tom. Tom got a lot of shit with him. But when he's on, and I'm not saying drugs, but when he's on, like when he's hitting on all cylinders, man, Tom he's a funny guy. And he's a decent guy to be around. Even sober, he got shit with him. I know that he's seen as a manipulator and a narcissist, and he is all of those things. But I want you to know this. I'm no psychologist, but this is just how I perceive it to be. As a narcissist and a manipulator, I got to imagine that maybe you recognize those traits in yourself and you don't like those traits in yourself. And if at all you could, you would probably change those things. I kind of sound like I'm talking from experience. People, you know the worst thing about you. And sadly for Tom, it's not just those things, it's addiction too. And for so many others, it's that too. But how powerful is it, I guess, to look beyond the bullshit and see the good in that person? What I was trying to tell Tom was, I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told this girl yesterday. You might be in a negative situation where you are right now, but you're in the perfect frame of mind where you're in the frame of mind that you need to be. Ambitious, hopeful, sober. For me, that's what it took. It took me to get locked up. It wasn't a drug program. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't so full-fledged with some of these addictions that are far more physical than mental. But it was me recognizing and latching on to that positive, hopeful ambition that I had in prison that I was able to maintain when I got free. So many people come in and out of jail and prison who have it while they're there and then lose it when they hit the street for whatever reason. What if Tom does get another chance? Would this be his last chance? Anchors away! Shout out to my homeboy Matt right there. Hey, Matt, you are the man. Shout out to you, brother. Ain't nothing but the truth in you. I got the whole world calling me James right now. Mass One says those blood clots better be real. I ain't playing. I'm sure Tom has some health problems. I don't know the extent of them, But I can tell you one thing that I guarantee he ain't lying about. I guarantee he ain't lying about the fact that lawyer done told him, yo, just because that girl said what she said on that phone call, that shit don't mean nothing. I'm a court-appointed lawyer. I'm not about to go digging through your phone records, but you know that they're there. What if I could do it? Could I be a private investigator without the credentials? Through the Freedom of Information Act, could I request for his phone records? What if there is a phone call where she's admitting this? Would that stand up in court? Just wild to think about. If there is that one little crucial piece of evidence that does exist, how wild would that be? Hey, Matt, you want to go on a mission with me next week? I've got this video concept idea. It's called Dude, Where's My Car? We're going to go find the car, Matt. That car that you gave to Tom. And then we're going to try to sell it and buy him a lawyer. It's a whole thing here. Wild to think about. Matt's laughing at this. Matt, hope you had a good one, man. Hope it's been a damn good week for you. It's Thursday right now. McFly says, why wouldn't Tom request those then? That is actually a damn good point. Fire your court-appointed lawyer and represent yourself in the courtroom. What was that guy's name with the high-top dreadlocks who walked up into the courtroom with the murder charge and was like, what did he say to the jury? I'm not here to F around. Could you imagine Tom going in there with that type of energy? Oh, my God. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Jalen, shout out to you. Can you and Banky run a story y'all have together? For sure, man. Shout out to Banky. I haven't talked to him in a little bit, man, but I need to reconnect with him and hope that everything's going well with him. I don't know why I didn't think about that until literally like right now. I've been so caught up on the idea of trying to go find the car, trying to go find the girl. Let's get an interview with the girl / video deposition. You know, I should have told, $1 lawyer versus $10,000 lawyer. I should have told Tom, you don't need a lawyer. Fight that shit yourself. Fire your court-appointed lawyer. If he's not doing his job, fire his ass. We're talking about the next 18 months of your life right here, Tom, over a piece of a pipe. Buddy didn't even get caught with the whole pipe. You took a charge for some girl who's still out there getting high. Supposedly, this is what's going on. And it was a piece of a pipe? That shit crazy, man. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the fact that he should be going to prison for this. I don't agree that all drugs should be legal. But this is where we really get into that conversation of like, what are we doing with addicts? What are we doing? You know, you're going to send this man to prison? He didn't commit a crime per se. You gave him a possession charge, a possession of paraphernalia. You ain't even catch him with like no ounce of dope or nothing. Just my thoughts. They're probably flawed to some. Matt says if he represents himself, he's getting life. God. Yo. So look, don't take my ideas. $1 lawyer versus $10,000 lawyer, and then $1 lawyer versus self-representation. I wonder if we could get an interview with his lawyer. I wonder how big the pants cuffs are of his lawyer. Y'all seen that meme? If your lawyer pants look like this, you're going to prison. Oh, God. This shit, wow. So, I filmed a video about this morning. I'm talking about the full-on violin track. And I needed that visit with Tom to really seal this. Because bet your ass there's a video that's coming talking about one of the APS brethren needs us. It's time to band together. Think about this. 5 years ago, I did a live stream for our boy Dave. Dave was locked up, turned himself in, did the right thing. He had a technical violation, was thinking he was only going to get a year, had a court-appointed lawyer. They were trying to give Dave 5 years. So I did a live stream where I got maced and tased the entire time to raise money to get Dave a lawyer. We did. We raised like $1,500 or $3,000 in like an hour, 2 hours, something like that. Should I do this for Tom? Tase me again. Gun and Gear, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to you for being up in here. Thank you for the support right there. Joe, love the content. Keep it 100. I always do. And sometimes it doesn't come across well. But me keeping it 100 doesn't always, line up with everybody else. And I understand and expect and respect that. Mike says, Tom is funny. He's so full of shit. Yeah, it is what it is. Tom is taking more now than a charge. Ouch. How they got the damn tablet in his block right next to the commode. And then that's the other thing. Yo, these jail politics are freaking ridiculous. You ain't taking that shit to prison. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit talking about, yo, I'm not trying to listen to you, P. What damaged soul came up with that? You know, I think about me when I was in jail or prison. Sometimes I would have the stage fright. You know, hey, they might be looking at me while I'm trying to urinate. So maybe I put some water on that. They can't hear me when I start. I'm guaranteeing that's where it came from. Some freaking damaged soul came up with that. What's the rationale? Yo, hey, man, we ain't trying to get no piss on the toilets. Bitch, you in prison. This whole bitch is pissy. It's wild. I saw another video. Forget flushing the entire time that you're urinating. I saw another video where dudes literally had to kneel in front of the toilet to piss and flush it. I'm about to do a 2025 version of what it's like to use the bathroom in prison. And I'm about to talk about, might as well just go ahead and get to where you're getting to. You might as well just go ahead and get to where you get. Just sit down. Just sit down and tinkle. Treat that shit like my 2-year-old who's potty training right now. Yo, you're trying to use the potty. Oh, God. Damn, man. Matt is going in on Tom. And obviously there is some damage there as well. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. The pissy prison potty time. Shit, wow, man. Adept Mechanism says, Joe, you need to water that plant. That plant is... It's not real. It's not real. Damn, Matt, that's insane. Hey, Matt, let me ask you a question real quick. Serious note, though, all jokes aside. You trying to go in on this lawyer? What you got on Tom's lawyer, Matt? That's wild, man. This has been a good one. I'm going to be honest with you. When I started this live stream, I didn't know how this was going to go. I was absolutely convinced that I was banned from these visits. But some kind of a way I was going to pull this shit up out of my ass and make a show out of this. And I guess I thought that show was going to end up being the fact that I was banned and, you know, that revelation was going to come to light during the live stream. But turns out there's just a glitch in the matrix. So, not too bad to know that. Not too bad. Thomas says, what's up with the hockey? Man, why y'all doing one of those, well, y'all looking at everything I got up in here. I got a rocket ship, a hard hat, a prison TV. But the hockey skates, though, man, I'm a big fan of hockey. And in my younger years, well, just a couple of years ago, we got an ice rink near us. And me and my wife would go ice skating. And I suck. And she ain't too much good neither. But we ended up getting our own skates because we thought we were going to be doing it more than we ended up doing it. But, yeah, they've been used a few times. I can skate. Can't really do a whole hell of a lot. Can't do a hockey stop. And those are hockey skates, so they don't got the Jake brake on them. The little put your toe down and drag that shit. Nah, man. Matt's going in, man. Shout out to Canada. Go Leafs. I see you right there. Mike Blade. It went well, Joe. Now let's visit a chick. Oh, shit. We're still doing this? I'm going to have to shut my phone down and cut that joint back. Man, I don't know if I got another visit in me. Hey, Matt. Oh, shit. I thought I got a message. I was about to hit that freaking grandma's boy shit talking about when did I get a message. Should I try to do one more? Maybe I should just save it. We've already been doing this for about an hour and a half. I got some other stuff I got to do. I got to go ahead and wrap this up. Folks, shout out to y'all for taking the time to rock with me on this thing. Hey, this was good. I think that this went really well. We were able to successfully have 2 visits and find out what's going on with the tablets. How crazy is it Tom got on there and thought all of his money was gone? Because that's what you see is a big old zero, just like I saw. Crazy. Mike says we got 400 people up in here. We did get 400 people up in here, man, so shout out to that. Timmy says, where the Carhartt at, though? Oh, I got a bunch of jackets right now. I got a bunch of Carhartts. And I found my old Patriots starter jacket. I'm ready to sell that, though, because Bill Belichick is giving me Shannon Sharp vibes right now, and I'm not liking it. What's going on with these old heads? Messing with these. I mean, Bill Belichick is in his 70s. And his girlfriend is 22 years old. Have you seen what she has amassed in the time that they have been together, Bill Belichick and his 22-year-old girlfriend? I'm sure you've seen the diabolical the CBS interview where they turned the tables on him and made the whole interview. Forget your career and, 6 Super Bowls with the Patriots. Forget that. Let's talk about your 22-year-old freaking teeny bopper here. And he was not feeling that shit at all. But in the short time that they've been together, she has amassed a real estate portfolio valued at like $8 or $80 million. And old Billy Goat Bill Belichick done paid for all that shit. See, she realized she didn't need to be a Sophia Rain. Hey, she went a totally different route. She went straight to the horse's mouth. Wild shit, man. Matt says Tom got money. He probably had a few dollars on that tablet. I don't know what he got. Hey, y'all. Hey, hit them likes, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate all the support up in here. Thank you guys for the donos. Appreciate all the love. It's my hope to see this Bobo, because that's what this is, kicking the Bobo, make a grandiose return. I'm going to let you guys know what is upcoming. I got a pretty decent interview video upcoming. I got a bunch of other videos that have been filmed ready to go, reaction videos, all the good stuff. But I'm going to tell you where we're going. Because I know random stranger prisoner visits will only be here for so long. And then we'll be shut down trying to get it started back up again. But we're really going to be focusing on kicking the Bobo and also the podcast style content. So I'm excited to be bringing that to you guys. Oh, shit. Jamie, what's going on? Appreciate that dono right there. Was going to send this earlier, but the boss man caught me watching you. I'd gladly pay to watch you get taxed and tased and sprayed for Tom. So the funny thing about that live stream and Jamie, shout out to you for that dono right there. Appreciate that, man. The funny thing about that, or maybe not so funny, is when we did that live stream, I'll never forget. Man, not only did they demonetize that thing, they age restricted it too. So that was really screwed up because that made the live stream not even be recommended whatsoever. I mean, we had like 3,000 people watching it though. So we didn't really care at that point. But if I was to do it nowadays where I'm really relying heavily on being recommended, I'd be, hey, this would be a small little intimate coffee house live stream. And let me tell you something, man. That pepper spray was the 2-in-1. It was the pepper spray and the mace. And that shit wasn't no fun. Damn, that shit wasn't no fun. And then we had this dumbass little taser, like some little Amazon taser. It just, every time I got tased, it felt like I was getting stung by a hornet. Yeah, that wasn't no fun. But let me tell you, folks, we are going on a mission. Can we find said girl who was allegedly in the car with Tom? What does she have to say about all of this? And dude, where's the car? He's already told us where it is. All we got to do is just go see. So wait for that video. You want to talk about running some numbers up? I'm sure that will, actually. Sadly enough. Billy says you got to do more tattoos live. Man, those were the days. They certainly were. Hey, man, let me wrap this thing up. You guys have a great one. Thank you so much for taking the time to rock with me on this. Look, the Bobo is live every day. I'm back. And I'm enjoying doing this. I was thinking about moving this elsewhere, but it's going to be here to stay. And over on Joe Does Stuff, I'm going to be trying to do more IRL live streams, but only if there's shit to be IRLing. I also have another mission upcoming for next week. I've got a little bit of a situation that I need some help with. And it's not me personally. It's something that's near and dear to me, which is the thrift store. I need to try to help save the thrift store because, folks, it's not looking good. But maybe we can do something there. We'll see. Have a great one, y'all. Thank you so much for taking the time. Leave a like, leave a comment, and thank you guys. Have a great day. I look forward to sharing more with you guys real soon. Maybe a video coming this evening as well, too. Actually, I think that there is. So, content. Follow me on Facebook, After Prison on Facebook. Facebook After Prison. There's a blue logo. It says After Prison right there. I'm very active over there, and you can message me there. So if you're looking to get in contact with me, that's the best place to try to do so. Have a great day, and I will talk with you guys again real soon. And until then, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. Peace.